Hey, Haley.
Hey, how are you, Matt?
I'm doing well. How are you? I just want to make sure I'm situated well through the camera.
Mm.
Trying to look good. Okay. So I know the past few sessions we've been talking a lot about your involvement just on campus and like your everyday life. And lately, though, you've been talking a lot about Young Life. So can you tell me like what's been happening since we last talked with Young Life?
Yeah, so I've been a leader now for 4 weeks. So I've gone to club twice.
Right.
And I missed 1 week. And then this week we had like a hangout session with all of the kids because it was like the last week that we'll hang out. So we didn't do a club. We went to one of our, it's called the committee, but it's really the board of Stillwater and Perkins Young Life. And we went to one of their houses, also one of the kids like in Young Life, it's his house too. His name's Jet, and so we went over there. We for the first like maybe hour or so, we just hung out and like really talked with the kids, just like about their weeks. They had prom a couple weeks ago, so we talked about prom, and we talked about they're doing their EOIs is what they call them, which I never heard of, but it's basically a final. We just talked about that, and then so our two like main leaders, you and Evan, went back there and they were making hot dogs and cheeseburgers and all of this like set out this food that Jet's parents provided, which was awesome. And we all prayed and we ate together, and that was really nice to just like sit and talk with friends over food. It's always fun to just like grow like in those times. It's like it's so easy to talk like when you're eating, like having a meal together. Like, so I sat with Michaela and Emily, who are two of the girls that I'm like trying to get closer with, trying to become like their Young Life leader, which has been like easier said than done. I definitely thought that it was gonna be a lot easier to make that connection because it has been so easy in the past with other girls in Perkins, but it really has been like very tough. They're very boy crazy, and they just want to talk to the boys when they're there, and they generally talk about things like in high school, which I don't know those people and I don't understand, and they like, I feel bad being like, wait, who, like what, like all the time. So that's been kind of hard to like get to know them. It's a lot easier when it's just like with it's campaigners or if it's just us. It's been a lot easier then, but in groups it's like really tough. So but anyways, after we ate, we played a bunch of games. We tried to play this game we've played in college before. It's like all the guys like sit in a circle like on their knees and or on like a knee with one knee up, and they have a Twizzler in their mouth, and all the girls are supposed to go around. It's like musical chairs, and like if you like whatever like guy's knee you end up sitting on, you take a bite of the Twizzler, and it's like not weird because you know like hold the Twizzler, so it's like. And you're like far from the guy, but like they freaked out about it. They didn't want to play that. So all the leaders like improvised, and they decided to play. I don't remember what it's called, but basically you like lock all the guys like lock arms, and then all the girls like grab a leg, grab an arm, and you just like pull as hard as you can, basically like to get them untangled and get them disconnected. We also played another game. Oh, it's where some of the eggs are hard boiled and some of them aren't.
Yeah.
And so one of my like main leaders came up to me and was like, Haley, do you want to play this game? And I said yes, because like it's my job to be like a leader and be like, yeah, like sure, whatever. But like really didn't want to get an egg smashed on my head. And so because we also work in Perkins, and so we're always like 15-20 minutes away from home. Like it doesn't matter where in Perkins, and we're at least that far. And so I was like, you know, we have a few more hours with this event, and then I'm gonna have to drive home, and then I have like homework to do, like over here. I need to like make these videos specifically, and so I was like, I really don't want to have egg in my hair. And my other like main leader, she came over and she was like, I think maybe guys should just do it, which was like super nice for her to come over there and do. So you actually had to get an egg grind on your head.
That's right, I did.
In my place, so that was good for me, not so good for you, but the kids really had fun. We talked about it in the car, and it was nice for them to like get back at us, because sometimes we give them a hard time and we make them play games that kind of like embarrassing and weird and stuff, and So that's like, it was nice for them to like get back at us, I think. And, like,
I'm going to bed. You're kidding.
how long is that?
Well, Dr. Hendricks, one of my roommates just came into the room, but it's been 5 minutes, and hey, you were talking about your evening. I didn't have to say much, which is nice. You've been an awesome client and a good friend.
Oh, thanks. See ya.
Bye. I'll see you on Thursday.